I feel better now, thank goodness. Nobody likes being sick. It can drive you up a wall, just sitting down, taking care of yourself, trying to see if you get better, and sometimes it just takes a long time. But you surround yourself with the things that make you comfortable, will help you get better. And sometimes to get through it, you just need to do a little bit of puzzling. Hi, I'm Sandra, the Puzzling Canadian, and welcome to my channel. Last week, I posted on my community board that I was feeling under the weather and I wasn't going to be working on any videos at the time. Unfortunately, again, I caught COVID, and luckily this time around it wasn't that bad. I just felt like I had colds, congestion, and sinuses. And then I had to be isolated for several days. I actually was isolated in this room. This room is where I shoot my videos, but it's also partially a bedroom. So I was remaining in here until I ended up feeling better. And I posted on my community board, what will you do when, or what do you do when you're feeling under the weather? And I gave some options. The majority of the people said that they just binge watch TV or YouTube. I did do some of that. Caught up on some of my YouTube videos of people I'm subscribed to, watched a few series. But then after a while, you start to feel a little bit better. You rest, you sleep, and then you want to do something, but you can't. I'm stuck in this room. So after a while, I ended up deciding that I think I need to work on a puzzle just to help me get through this, just to help me get my mind off what I'm going through. So I end up getting a table set up in this room beside the window, so that has a lot of lights. And when I was feeling okay or up to it, I would do a little bit of puzzling. So that's what I did with those last few days, is worked on a puzzle. So that I can pass the time and get through my colds, and it did help. So the puzzle that I decided to work on was a Ravensburger puzzle. Now, actually, I ended up starting or sorting the pieces just before I came down with COVID. So it was already set up, so it was easy for me just to bring the board up here to this room so I can work on it. And the puzzle that I was working on, or started to work on, is this Ravensburger puzzle. It is called Enchanted Circus, and it's something different, not an image that I usually end up doing, but I felt like I was in the mood to work on this one. So I'm going to show you this next little clip so you could see how it all came together, and I'll show you the finished product after the video. So there you have it. That's the puzzle, the Ravensburger Enchanted Circus, and such a beautiful puzzle. I really enjoyed doing it. So many different colors. I like that beautiful sky. Now this one was like a seek and find, and there's elephants throughout the whole puzzle, and inside there's an insert in the box to show you where some of those elephants were hiding. And thank goodness they had that, because I wouldn't have noticed some of those elephants. So it was a fun little puzzle to do. Now, what I decided to do at the end, because I was working on it while I was sick, I decided I'm just going to glue the puzzle because it's such a pretty image, and then I can keep it and rotate it on this wall back here whenever I want. And I did it here. So there it is. I glued it using Mod Podge. I've done a video before on how to glue the puzzles, and then I put a board. I had an extra board at home, so when I was feeling better, then I put a board on the back, and then I can put it up here on this wall. So this way it will be a reminder that, you know, with puzzling you can get through anything. And that's why I know it's an odd video to create, but I wanted to emphasize the point that a lot of times we're going to go through difficult times in our lives, and sometimes we need to surround ourselves with the things that we love or will help us get through it. And puzzling is one of those. So it could be that you have just lost a loved one, or going through a divorce, or moving to a new city, or just feeling lonely or stressed. Sometimes working on that puzzle is just relaxing, keeps your mind off everything, and helps you get through whatever difficult time that you're having. So if you would like to share an experience where you went through a difficult time and you decided to puzzle, and many of us went through that pandemic and got through that pandemic through puzzling, but sometimes there's other times in our life where puzzling just help you get through a difficult time. If you want to share that down below, I'd love to hear your story. I want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it helpful or encouraging, please tap that like button. Now that I'm feeling better, I need to get back and caught up on all my other responsibilities, and then hopefully I'll have some time to work on some more puzzles. So until next time, happy puzzling.